Black businesses with the Black Star Expo. It's kind of a play off of Marcus Garvey's Black Star line. Y'all familiar with Marcus Garvey?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody familiar with Marcus Garvey? Yes. Yes. No. So basically, Marcus Garvey was an activist, I guess you would call it. He kind of existed around the Harlem time, early 1900s, 1920, 21, something like that. And he created an organization called the UNIA. The UNIA is a United Negro Improvement Association. So Garvey felt that it was necessary that black people see themselves in a certain light. I know a lot of y'all see more pictures of Marcus Garvey, and he has on military gear. He was not in the military. He just had the uniform on. And he gave you that. He had an understanding of marketing and what it meant to what your eyes see. So when you look at him like that, you see him as somebody high ranking military official, and then he has some type of authority. So there, when he's talking to you, do you see the play on that? The intelligence of a man like that, and pretty much that's what this is about. It's about people who see the beauty in themselves, the power of themselves, and they have the foresight to put forth the effort to make their dreams a reality, to be their own business, to be the I guess the hot air balloon, if you will, to rise up as high as you would like to, but also an anchor. You dig what I'm saying? To anchor yourself in deep seas. You know, when you need to take a chill and just look at it. So thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for being here. If you will, shop with all the vendors, go around, talk to people. If you don't know them, other vendors, talk to one another, network, and let's continue to build this. If we want to see um, black businesses like it used to be, then we have to network together. We have to know each other. We have to be hospitable to one another, and we gotta see the improvement that we can not only get with ourselves, but when we work together collectively, there is nothing that we can't accomplish. So welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brother Kojak. That was beautiful. All right, so I want to at this point just kind of acknowledge some of the businesses that are here, and then we're going to let Sacred Elements kind of talk about all that she got going on, and then we're going to do our one-on-ones for each business. Okay, so the businesses that are here, of course, Sacred Elements Academy, and then we have Faye and Flow Wellness. Wave your hand, Faye and Flow. There she is. And then we have Crown and Glory. There she is. And then we have Transitional Healing Arts. There she is. Then we have Kimberly Lamar Body Experience. Essential. Okay. I got to get it right. But you're going to have a chance to get it right. And then we have Supreme Splendid Drinks and Food. Right? Okay. And then we have, of course, BGA in the house. And then we have Mohammed Miles number 52 with us. Yep. And then we have Lydia's Ear Art and Jewelry. And we have Body Delight. Yes. There she is. Body Delight. Okay. And I don't know if Harmony Hearts. I don't think they're here yet. Okay. All right. So these are some of the businesses. Okay. And let me acknowledge Uncle G's outside. He's been fighting a good fight, but he's here. um, so we also acknowledge Supreme Sandwiches. They're out there as well. So shout out to them. All righty. So these are some of the businesses that are with us today. And again, we want to encourage everyone to come out to the Doc's Bookshop and support these businesses. They'll be here until 7 o'clock. So make your way here to the Black Star Expo. This is something we're doing in honor of Black August, National Black Business Month, and Marcus Garvey's birthday, which is tomorrow. It's his official birthday. But we're celebrating all of that at once. And so we want to encourage, just encourage each other, especially in the area of business. It's rough. Okay, it's rough. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to have our business roundtable. But we want to encourage you all to come out, support the businesses that are here. And I'm going to turn it over to Sacred Elements Academy, Miss D, and she's going to talk about all that she got going on here and how we can support her.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. First off, how's everybody feeling today? Ooh, fantastic. I heard I'm amazing. Anything else? Anything else? Well, I always like to check on everybody and see where everybody is at, where they're feeling, because when we're in spaces like this, the energy of how we're feeling is so important, right? Um, and by understanding that, it helps us to be able to connect. It allows us the ability to have conversations. It allows us the ability to be rooted and to grow and to be ready to do whatever we are called in this room to do. So at Sacred Elements Academy, I'm a holistic homeschool, and I teach children how to stay in that sovereign being of who they are. A lot of things that I teach is based on the earth, air, water, wind, and fire. So therefore, the kids are allowed to learn from things that are around them in nature, things that are in tune with skills in the house, things on their feelings, and also building their confidence. And so what I found out is that oftentimes, if we aren't rooted properly, then we really don't know, we don't have any abilities or any tools that we need to grow. So in my school, I allow the children to teach me, right? So therefore, by teaching me, I can help water the seed that is already within them that needs to grow. And so for what I have going on up here, I consider today to be um, rooted and ready for the children. I want the kids to be able to start school rooted and ready and understanding what it meant to plant a seed, what it meant to cover it up with dirt sometimes when you have to be in your shadow and your dark, and while you're waiting to grow, what that looks and what that feels like. And then what watering that seed also gives to it too. And what the sunlight would be was not just from the sun that's outside, but the sun of the power of the words within their mouth. So they have stickers that they will put on their plants that is positive motivating, that is going to allow that plant every single day to grow, but also it teaches them how to empower themselves so they go back within themselves and empower themselves to be who they're supposed to be. And that's how you keep the child in their sovereign being, by allowing them to nurture, teach them how to nurture and to grow and water their own seeds and what it looks like, and how powerful that the word that they say over themselves when they go to school every morning, that that is a part of them being rooted and ready. So I also work with the autistic and autism children, and anybody they consider to be on the spectrum. And what I found to be true with these children is that a lot of these kids are not what they consider to be on the spectrum. They're here to teach us something. And so if you have ever met a child that has been autistic and autism, those kids have special gifts. And in order to nurture those special gifts, we got to first understand as parents. I have also support group for parents, understanding the gifts that we have to be able to nurture the gift in that baby, because they're here to teach us to how to grow something. Some kids come here that I have one baby that's two that can read, that's never been taught to read. Do we consider that to be a spectrum, or we consider that to be a gift? So we have to change the perspective of what we think it looks like with a disability versus what a gift is, and then know how to nurture that gift. So if y'all would love to support, I've just started. This is one of my babies right here. And this is one of my moms. This is my sister. This I got 5 kids at home already, right? But God has blessed me with so many kids. I've always said I was the mother in the shoe with all the kids that didn't know what to do. I've always been that, right? But this is one of my babies. When I first moved here to Texas, I had the pleasure of being able to teach pre-K, and majority of my children in that pre-K class were Hispanic. Am I right or wrong? Yes. Spoke Spanish. I don't speak Spanish. But what I realize is this, that in order to connect with a child, you have to connect with the soul of their being in love, right? And so because the love that I poured and I nurtured into them, those kids were able to grow, not only go from Spanish to speaking English, but then we connected and we understood each other. So my children left my classroom not only able to read, but they also all left being publishing authors, because I made them a book too as well. And so these are the things that I say that we bring into talking about educating the children and bringing the children back home to themselves. They don't have to spend years finding out who they are like we did, right? Because we spent years going back to understanding that. But if we allow the child to stay in that sovereign being, then we raise up a nation of children that are going to continue the legacy of what we're doing here today. And for that, that truly leaves legacy and that truly matters. And that is all what I do.
Yeah.
I thank y'all for having me. So even if you're an adult and I got plenty plants up here that you can pot, if you want to plant and pot your own seed, then do that because this is the day to start over and get rooted and ready and whatever we are here to do. I thank y'all for having me. Donna, I don't know who's next. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
What age?
So I am taking smaller children from the ages of 6 months. So 6 months to 10 is what I'm doing. Yep. So, and what I love about this is even with my baby right here, I was just telling his mom, I said, soon a lot of things that I am doing, the kids are going to be able to teach the children because the kids all have their own gifts to teach each other. And if we start them off real small, even as the babies and understanding how to nurture and grow that, then it just becomes a community, a network of strong-minded children, strong-minded human beings, really, because it's not even about nothing else but that them being able to be human beings and navigate and grow. And also helping the parents, because I'm also here for the parents too as well. I got one parent right here, she can tell you a lot. We have a lot of conversations. And I also know that the parents need support too as well, and the grandparents. So I do have a services too that I do keep the kids, women, Black women, and women of all color that are entrepreneurs and they need a safe space for their children. I keep the kids, right? And in that, I keep them and nurturing them and letting them understand the gift that you're doing to pour back into them and let them understand how you matter too. So therefore, you don't have to go out sometimes because we sometimes feel bad as mothers when we have to go out and have to be away from our children. But when we know our kids are safe, we can thrive and be the best version of ourselves. And then we come home with the bread and butter.
Yes.
That's just the experience I'm having. I don't know about everybody else. That's just me. I want to speak for myself, my own truth. So I take the babies from 6 to 10. Any more questions? Thank y'all. We can do it now. Whenever they're ready, we start moving and moving around. Whenever they're ready, we can do our pot and play.
Okay, we're going to do a few more.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're going to try to do 3 at a time.
Okay.
So next, I know Sade, why don't you come forward because you may have to leave early with the baby. So come and share with people what you got going on. And we had an interview. You have to go back probably to our YouTube and check out our interview we did with Sade because she was dealing with Caribbean herbalism. And we had a fun time. She was part of our African and African diaspora with her experience. And yeah, she was one of our vendors for that. So, and look, her beautiful baby. Thank you, Stephen. Oh, wait a minute. Try to, if y'all can stand in front of,
Right here.
yeah, that'd be good. That's great.
Hi, my name is Sade August. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I am a herbalist. I have a health and wellness store slash yoga studio here in Fort Worth that I just opened. Yeah, I've been in business for about 5 years. I had a studio in Killeen, Texas when I moved here from Brooklyn. I've been a natural herbalist because it's from my family. And I have social anxiety. So, yeah, it's a lot. So, I was teaching and I felt overwhelmed going back and forth on the train in Brooklyn. I'm a sped teacher. And I said, I'm going to move to Texas. COVID happened. And a lot of my family, I was just going around healing them naturally. Well, God was healing them. I just knew the herbs to heal them. And then it was like, won't you just open a business? So my partner was like, hey, if you can make $500 in a month, I'll let you start. And then it was like, I'm making $500 in a day because people just perceive you naturally. So open up the store in Killeen. We offered yoga. We offered meditation. We offered I had a esthetician in there. I had a whole bunch of different people in there. I have a healing house also in Killeen. Our next event is in November. Let's see what else. And I just work with the community. I just let it be free. I'm a floater. That's what Faye is for, leaves in Creole, and flow is just to like just naturally flow. So yeah, I hope y'all come to my studio. I'm gonna head out because of the baby, but I'll leave y'all with some sorrow, and I have a couple things of elderberry lemonade. You can order for DoorDash as well. Yeah, come by the spot. I wish the yoga instructor was here and kind of just vibe out. And yeah, that's it. Thank you. And I am gonna talk to you because yeah. Okay, put it here. So is do you know what Camp Bowie is? Yeah, so it's right off of Camp Bowie.
Okay.
Yes. Thank y'all.
Oh, okay. Somebody goes. All right. All right. So next we have Mohammed Miles number 52 going to come forward, talk about all that they have going on at their table. Representative.
Thank you so much. Please give a hand for our illustrious host, Sister Donna. Excuse my dress because y'all always know those of us in the Nation of Islam, we're always pristine, crisp, and clean. Yeah. But I didn't know I was going to be in this position today, so please excuse my dress. But I am Tawan Muhammad. I am the Student Protocol Director of Muhammad Mosque number 52, and we represent the Nation of Islam under the direct guidance of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And if you look around, everything that the Nation of Islam teaches is right here in this room. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad told us, if there's one thing he didn't tell us, he told us to do for self. And this is what the object of doing for self is. This is his legacy in action right now, doing for self. So Muhammad Mosque 52, again, we represent the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Our table is set up right over here. We have a few books. We're here to just shed a little light on the community, give love and respect to the community. The Doc Bookshop has always been a friend of ours, and we're a friend of the Doc, and we see new faces, so we want to become friends of you as well. We want to invite you out. Our mosque is at 2401 Scott Avenue here in Fort Worth, and just come out Sundays 10 a.m. Come fellowship with us and see how we do things, how we intertwine with our community. Fort Worth is very dear to me. I'm born and raised in Fort Worth. So just seeing all of your faces, it's so beautiful to see Black love in action. It's good to see businesses in action because we know what's going on around us. At any moment, it could be gone. So the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad also taught us to teach our babies. Thank you. Because if it wasn't for you, these babies would be left to this killing field. You see what I'm saying? So it's up to people like you to teach the babies. That's another thing that we have always taught is to teach the babies. So with that being said, brothers and sisters, again, my name is Tawan Muhammad. Feel free to come up to me anytime. We have some other members here. Sister Tamikwa, she represents our Ministry of Health and Human Services. If you ever need anything within the community as far as health and human services, she is our point person. If you need housing, if you need, hey, if you short on your check this month, see this sister. She has resources. We call her the resource queen because that's definitely what we need in our community is resources. Once we're locked out of resources, we're no good to anybody in our community. So please, brothers and sisters, again, Tawan Muhammad, Muhammad Mosque number 52, under the direct guidance of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Our local student minister's name is Student Minister Lee Muhammad. He's an awesome speaker, an awesome powerhouse, and he will definitely shake the foundation of what you thought you believed and what you might not think you believe. So with that being said, brothers and sisters, I'd like to turn this back over to our illustrious hostess with the mostest, Sister Donna, and she's working very diligently. You know, I'm used to seeing all these, all the family here. You know, it's her sister, her mother, I think her brother, her son. They all help to run this bookstore. And it's just a beautiful thing just to be here amongst family in this bookstore. So with that, brothers and sisters, I'd like to leave you as I came before you. And if I didn't greet you in our nation's greeting words of peace and of paradise, I do so now. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you. Yes.
We'll come back with some more. Okay, we're gonna take a break, come back with some more for y'all to meet and greet. We met 3 of the businesses. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes, so definitely meet and greet. I'm gonna take it around. All right, wave at the people, BGA. I'm just gonna carry this thing around versus taking it off.
That's elderberry sea moss lemonade.
Oh, elderberry sea moss lemonade. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, Crown of Glory, just wave at the people. I'm gonna carry it around. Good to see you, Zaria. Fan float, cinnamon. Wave at the people. That's transitional healing arts.
Well, you know, COVID is one.
Body delight.
Ginger is definitely
Got body
I
juice.
Ginger and garlic.
ginger, that's the go-to.
Go ahead and wave at the people.
Hey, we're here at the dock.
Patrick got his sea moss
And
going
elderberry
on.
syrup.
And elderberry syrup. Okay.
Yep. Already sitting. Oh, I believe it's great. That's brown. Fresh sour top.
Feel the touch of your body to mine. You and me, making going all the night. I remember you and me, walking to the getting down. This intention, nothing much. Let it know just let it go. Love me more, never leave me alone. People talk, people say, what happens, you die again. Never let go. Love me, just talk to me. Love till the break of dawn. Don't want this only for me. Sweet magic, you never on. It's break of dawn. Let me groove. Let me taking you on a cruise. What you went on to dream about those things you never done. There's no sun up in the sky. I can see the wind rise. Girl, you got to understand. You said 6 months. Fine. I have a link right here. He got it. And where are you located? Right now, I'm located. I just moved here because I'm being here. So I gotta just text me and then we can have a conversation tonight. Yeah. I'm picking up. Because I need like 3 days a week. I want her to be in a small setting environment. I feel like one gotta do some application. No. Okay. 6 months. Yeah. Be a big baby. I have an 18-year-old and a 13-year-old. I always say that when they're big like that means that they're healthy. That means she's very healthy. You know what I think it is? I was telling her dad, because he was like, are you going to go back to work? I'm like, no. Because I think the time with me is nurturing her good.
Yes. Like you said, healthy efficient while other people is constantly on the go. Yes. That's so true. Like why they part of the matrix too, they gotta get up at a certain time and they gotta come back. That's why we talk about that, right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So it's the information.
Okay. Because I didn't want to turn it off, turn it back on. So I just want to make sure y'all,
Okay.
keep it PG.
But that's the same thing. Like been talking about it. That's why I stepped into this space and it really pushes to the unenrolled baby.
Yeah.
Got the feeling I'm leaving. I'm coming out of. You can feel yourself coming out of that matrix, and it feels good. It's good when you have support, so you're not to be afraid to step out and do this.
Exactly.
So, excited about it because the baby,
Exactly.
you need that too to be able to be peaceful with your baby.
It's just me and her dad here, so yes. She's always with me. Yes. And that's good though. That's good though for her to. I have your information. So
I call my phone said back. I just call you back. Then you said they
I'm trying to see. Would you love and what you talking? We like talk about race or something like that. Yeah.
also, and even with the price, my price is right at it. Yeah, artists, there are things that are working. That I think that you do. I know that you need it. Others like stuff like others speaking for baby people still like saying the bitch but you just sit here like it's not about even though I see people it had a like meditation healing yeah, that's what the certain shit is on the baby. They get you bring you can talk about that because I talk about that. And so, it's for us as women to have I can see so take they come on so them to be something to so it's
And you can always be in my space. I was like, I just gotta spend my life. I really said I respect your presence. I understand.
that's why I said that everybody knows for some that that way we're not getting to work because when I have to think of someone looking for whenever the first time you start dying, for the first time, is to bring it back. I have to take away.
Yeah. Good job. What's that thing called? You could do it. You could do it. That kind of thing. That's what I do.
That's why I'm like, no, I feel like
Okay, if you want to take that's pretty
I'll tell you this. I'll carry the apple for your brother. You want that back.
crazy.
You want to go in? We need a baggie. Yeah. Somebody got a baggie. Here. Did you get crayons? This, cookies. All right, hang on. Come on. Okay, we'll continue our introductions. Okay, so Kodak. And, come here, neighbor. You want to come talk about your business too? Y'all both come up here. Both y'all come up here. You're a team. Come on. EGA. Shawana. Okay. All right, Shawana. And Kodak will talk about BG. Hey. Okay, how y'all work it out? But just try to stay in my camera though. Oh, okay, that's it. There you go, sis. Okay. Okay, my name is Shawana, and I own the brand BGA, which stands for Black, Gifted, and Amazing, or Blessed, or Brown, because we don't discriminate. But I've had the business for about 5 years, and it was all created really centered around my son. I run a screen print company in Fort Worth, on the south side of Fort Worth, and every day I was making clothes and designing clothes for everybody else. And I was like, you know what? I need something for my son, something that he can be proud of instead of putting on Nike and all these other brands that don't give back. Let me do something for him that he can be proud of, that he can be empowered with, that he can be proud to wear. And so I did just that. I made him a couple pieces, and then I got so much great feedback from it. I was like, this might be something. So I just started creating more and more. And the minute I knew that it was something, is he had worn his first hoodie to school, and it said Black, Gifted, and Amazing. And before he got out the car, he was like, Mama, what am I going to do when the other kids see it? Is it going to offend them, or are they going to get mad? And I say, well, you can't get, they can't be upset by you celebrating yourself, because that's all you're doing is saying, I'm amazing. I'm not saying that you're not. I'm just celebrating who I am. And so he was like, okay, okay. So by that time I picked him up that afternoon, he ran to the car and he was just like, Mom, I love the shirt. Everybody wore the shirt. My principal wore the shirt. My teachers wore the shirt. I wear it every day. I feel good in it. And I said, okay, so that's the energy I want. And so now the brand becomes less about me and it's about whoever's wearing it. And so I get people all the time that come in or call me or message me and just say, I love the reaction I get when I wear the shirt. I love how I feel when I wear the shirt. Or I put on a little bracelet and just my daily reminder of I am great. I am gifted and I am amazing in my own right. Who we are is enough for being gifted and amazing. You don't have to have some special talent that you wear on your sleeve. I woke up this morning in my own skin. I'm Black, I'm gifted, and I'm amazing. So we got different types of merch. We've got these are coming out in the fall. I'm taking pre-orders now. We're gonna have a couple of different colors, but like I said, we got everything from t-shirts to hats to bracelets. And then, like I said before, I also run a screen print company on the south side of Fort Worth. So we do custom orders, we do stuff for other people's businesses, family reunions, all that kind of stuff. We've been there for about 15 years. So y'all need anything personally, I'm your girl. But feel free to come over there and shop, and that's BTA.
So yeah, you doing for another round of applause. That's pretty cool. Black, Gifted, and Amazing. So I've been up here already. My name is Cardiac. I'm pretty much an artist and a designer, but I'm also just a kind of facilitator of different things art. Um, I opened up my first gallery in 2016 on Rosedale across the street from Texas Western. It's called an art house, but it's in Greek letters. So you probably seen it, you just didn't know what it was. So yeah, it was pretty cool. And ironically, the brother from the mosque, he was my DJ. But he wasn't. He was. He plays more like a jazz set. Like it's real cool, eclectic, laid back type music. It's really. It's a different vibe, and Yeah, we created some real cool stuff there, but it was a space that was created for artists. So like the doc here is created for book lovers and people who are interested in the culture. So I think the art house has always been about the culture. And that's what, so like that's what the things that you see on the table. So the hat says poetry is not dead. I'm the host of the open mic here on Tuesday nights. They have a new platform. Well, not a new platform, but a new way in which they hosted. It used to be a different host every week, but now the doc does residencies. So right now I'm the resident for the open mic. It's on Tuesdays. If y'all haven't been, y'all should come through. It starts at 7:30. It's an open mic, so you don't have to necessarily do poetry. You can sing, you can tell a joke, you can tell a story. I mean, you can just talk about your business, support yourself. You know what I'm saying? Come around, be around people like yourself right now. You know what I'm saying? And network with new people. It's every Tuesday, and it's always a vibe. And so this time, the theme is love is. And love is a verse out of Corinthians where it talks about love is patient, love is kind, and things like that. It's not selfish, not boasting. But I got some T-shirts over there that I designed. I got a couple of those with that verse on it, which says love is group, because I think that all people should be about love, loving each other. Love is the greatest of all things. So yeah, it's just like it's a cool energy. So the other thing I do is I'm an artist. So I paint pictures, I create like clothes, stuff like that. So I also have some prints over there. I sold the prints that I had, the originals. I sold them a long time ago. I've been doing this paint thing for a minute. But I also have some collectibles that my uncle created. He was the first artist that I ever knew. I kind of like started into being an artist or whatever from copying him. So he went to Job Corps. This is something that they used to implement way back. I don't know if Job Corps is still around. A bunch of these YNs need to go to Job Corps. Yeah, so but Job Corps was it taught you trades. You know what I mean? It gave you a trade you could have, whether it be like a plumber, HVAC. You know what I'm saying? Just different skills where you had to have a certificate or whatever, and a certificate of completion, and it says that you are capable of completing this job. So with that, now you're your own businessman. You dig what I'm saying? And that's a big thing. That's what we at. That's what we're here today. That's what we were kind of talking about earlier. We were talking about Marcus Garvey and his ideology or whatever. And if you want to see a certain change, or if you want to see a certain thing go on in your community, then it starts with you. So if you want to see, you know, things like this on a greater scale, it starts with you. So now you here. So now the next time you tell somebody, hey, come go over here with me. I got a good spot we can go to. I'm gonna promote this, you promote that, you promote yourself, you promote your business, you do these things, and then collectively, you dig what I'm saying? You blow up. Because, like, say for instance, this is a perfect example of what I'm saying not to do. So there's a business next door, right? So the lady comes outside because she sees a food truck, right? And she's upset because somebody's infringing on her money. They finna stop her from getting some cash today. Even if they finna buy her a couple of hours. See, now that's not community. See, that's selfishness right there. You dig what I'm saying? Her business ain't Mr. B. You know what I'm saying? 20 people that came over there. Ain't nobody short stopped and went to the other truck. Now he getting business too. But it's enough money for everybody. You dig what I'm saying? So if you want it all for just you, like, but that's the problem. You see what I'm saying? And the reason that's a problem is we got to get back to all the information that's in this place right here. The foundation of who we are as a people. See, we always been a great people. We ain't never been a time that we was not what that is. You see what I'm saying? So if we go back all the way to the beginning of it all, and no, and by what I'm about to say, I'm not like saying what you believe or what you think is not reality, but let's go back to the facts. Let's go back to the original, right? So when we go to the original and we see how did man even come in contact or even think of a god, right? We go to the Egyptians, right? Or do we go further back than that? right? And then they was like talking about Ra, right? The sun, right? So these stories that you hearing is stories that was already told. So what you man, come on, man. So it's self-explanatory. If we just deal with facts and not emotions, what you believe is based off what you don't know. But what's facts is facts, man. Well, let's just deal with that. So if we deal with the facts, then we know that these stories that's been told is borrowed. But then let's take it a step further. You have a bunch of religions, right? You got the Torah, you got the Quran, you got the Bible. Now, in these stories, they all talk about the same people, but we fighting over whose story is correct. Everybody is saying, "Oh, you ain't no Muslim, you going to hell. You ain't no Christian, you going to hell. You don't believe how I believe you, bro." We talking about the same thing. Now, only person that don't see that is the person that want to have that fight, that want to have that divide. Because me as a man, if you want to be Muslim, Christian, whatever you want to be, I respect you for that. Walk your walk, do that. But don't be saying that's who you is and you ain't that. You ain't representing what that is. You can't tell me you a banana and you an orange. You see what I'm saying? So we just have to deal with the reality of what we know is factual. And the facts is, like I said, we always been popular. We ain't never been lacking. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm like, this is my last lesson for today, but I just kind of like to talk when I'm good. So here we go. Come on. Nowhere, anybody in this room ever seen a slave ship. Tell me what museum it's at. They got slave ships in what 1492. I ain't trying to be funny or nothing, but they saying that in 1492, Pink Toes, you understand me, was building ships that carried hundreds of thousands of people from Africa and brought them over here. Hundreds, millions of people, millions of them. What is ships? What they build a ship out of? A tree? They build them out of metal? What they build a ship out of? Anybody know? These ships that they were bringing over here, that it shows you a diagram of and how they had these slaves laid in them like sardines. What is the information at? I mean, is this a fact, right? If that's really how it was, tell me. Anybody know? Exactly. What's 5 plus 5? See what I'm saying? Anybody got an argument with that? Okay, so now answer the question. What the slave ships at? What they were made out of? Who built them? See, people can tell you anything. It's up for you to believe it or not. Go ahead. Come on, man. Go ahead.
Why is Sonya up here introducing folks? I'll do the best with you. But yeah, I may need your help with that one. Our next one is going to be Crown and Glory. All right, Crown and Glory, come share with us. Thank you, Jack, for your speech.
Being right.
For a minute, I thought I had to come get the mic because it was for. Okay. Thank you so much, Ashley.
Yes.
Tell us about what you got going on.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Ashley, and I am the founder of Crown and Glory. Crown and Glory is a hair care line. I went natural. Well, I like to say I returned natural at least 5 times. So I would relax my hair, I cut it off. I had the tiny afro, and I love my tiny afro. It was low maintenance. I got a lot of compliments on it, but I also came from 2 generations of hairstylists. My grandmother was a hairstylist in our neighborhood, and she passed that down to my mother, and then it was passed down to me. But for me, I was not a stylist. I did not like to do other people's hair. I stuck to my Barbies, and that was it. But I really loved chemistry and biology. So I went to school to be a nurse, and then I decided to take my love for science and develop my own product, which is Crown and Glory. Crown and Glory is a hair care line. It has the hair growth oil, shampoo, and conditioner. I made it where it's not enough where you can use it on children or adults or even someone who's battling scalp conditions. So, yeah, that's pretty much me. I'm from Dallas, Texas, so I'm completely new to Fort Worth. I moved to Fort Worth about 6 months ago. Thank y'all. Greetings.
Greetings.
So,
Mike.
you can't hear me. So next we have transitional healing arts. Let's give it up. Yes, ma'am. Stand right.
All right, peace and blessing. My name is Cinnamon. I am the owner of Transitional Healing Arts. I am a certified natural healthcare consultant. I got into natural healing. I have a lot of children, so just seeing, having my babies and wanting them to be healthier, being pregnant, wanting to have healthy pregnancies, just got me all into natural health, and so now I have expanded to where now I do like the deodorants and the skincare, and I make teas and body butters and salves for varicose veins. And I think spirit just keeps waking me up, say I got another one for you. So it just keeps expanding. So that's what I do. I just want to help everyone to have a healthier, happier life. So that's what I'm here to do, and that's what I love to do. So come check me out. I am on Etsy, Transitional Healing Arts. Well, it's Transitional Healing. They don't let you make it that long. So it's just Transitional Healing on Etsy. I am also on YouTube. I am the author of a book. It's called Grandma's Secrets. So on YouTube, I am Grandma's Secrets and Grandpa's Wisdom, because I wanted to get all of those remedies and stories passed down from grandmas, grandpas, put them in a book so that everyone can have access to them, because not everyone had a grandma or grandfather who would share knowledge. So I wanted to make sure that everyone could get a hold of it. So yes, check me out on Etsy or on YouTube. I am also on Instagram, kind of all over the place. So thank you.
How do you pronounce your first name?
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Thank you, sister. Cinnamon. So next we have, that's going to give us some information about their business, is our sister Kimberly Lumar. And the name of her business is Body Essentials by LLC? By K. By K. All right, we got it. We're going to get it. And she will introduce and give us information and where to find her. Give us a little history about your business.
Here, I have a brace on my knee. Y'all
Okay.
can't see it, but it's here.
Yes, ma'am. Take your time.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Stand
Hi,
there.
everybody.
There you go.
I am Kim. I am the owner of Body Essentials by K LLC. I make body care products for those like myself who have very dry and sensitive skin. So I started making products. It's been about 12 years, but I really jumped out there on a leap of faith a couple of years ago and decided to present it to people all over. So I make body butters. I make body oils and I make scrubs, and they're all good for people, like I said, who like myself, who can't use Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secrets, all the drugstore brands. Um, we have crafted the products with natural and organic ingredients. They're friendly for just about. I use it on my 2-year-old granddaughter. I sometimes when she come over, she's acting up. I put some of that lavender on her. She don't know what hit her. But so yes, I'm excited. Real quick, the lavender butter. My mom was diagnosed with cancer on last year. I shared this at the last pop up, and my butter was the only thing that was able to satiate the itch that's known as the chemo rash. And so she had looked and looked and looked, and I said, "Mama, why don't you try some of that lavender love body butter?" And she tried it, and boom, like within a day, her itch was gone and she was sold. She was like, I need 3 or 4 more of them. So that was a real good selling point, as well as my friend's son who had eczema and she couldn't do anything about it. She used my product and boom. So I'm really excited. I've always loved to help. I've been in the healthcare field for years. And so this is my baby. Stepped out on faith. I want to do my own thing. So that's it. That's what I got. Oh, I'm sorry. You can find us. I have a Shopify store. You can find me at www.bodyessentialsbyk.com. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. I am not good with this. First, the lady who said she has social anxiety. That's me. Okay.
We all working through that at the same time. So next we will just thank you for your patience again, for still sitting here and listening to all of our vendors and information about their businesses. We have about 3 more that we would like for them to introduce and provide us information about their business. So next we have Body Delights by Lillian Davis.
Hello, everyone. I'm Amber Morgan. I'm Lillian Davis' daughter-in-law, and I am proud to present Body Delights. They're custom T-shirts made personally by my mother-in-law, Mrs. Davis. She has custom sports shirts, custom Bible shirts, boots on the ground shirts, different shirts that are made from love, with love, to get back to our community. So please make sure you stop by Body Delights table. You can also reach her on Facebook to place custom orders, or you can go directly to her, and she will give you that information to contact her personally for custom shirts. She also does custom Juneteenth shirts. If you need shirts for your Little League team, if you need shirts for your business, she can also provide you with that as well. And also, I will be here tomorrow as well. I will also have some of those custom shirts as well. So please make sure you stop by and show some support to Body Delights. Thank y'all.
Thank you. All right. So we have a couple more. Today we have Supreme Splendid Drinks and Food by our brother Patrick. Give it up for brother Patrick. Like he's your favorite cousin.
You ain't right. Thank y'all for coming out today. It's a great cause. So I've been in business for about 2 years now. What really kind of started this, as I was telling one of the colleagues here, was about 6 years ago. I got really sick, and family member told me some things I should be doing to help improve my health. And it took a minute, but it took about 2 weeks to get everything out of me. And ever since then, it's kind of motivated me and inspired me to want to create things that's good for you and good to you. And that's why I have my sea mosses, my elderberry syrup, my drinks, because I'm sure as we have a lot of stores out here, you got plenty of good things that's good going down, but it's a good going in. And a lot of times it's not. Supreme Splendid Drinks and Foods, we got stuff that's good for you and good to you. And your body's going to thank you for it because it's going to help get rid of things. But it's also going to allow you to live the kind of life you want to live and not being hamstrung because let's face it, with the way the world is going on right now, we all need to band together and do better for our health, psychologically and physically. And with Spring Splendid Drinks and Foods, we have products that can do that for everyone. So I would implore everyone, if you want to get a custom made product for me, let me know. I have my own website. I'll be happy to provide that to you as far as my email and phone number. And let's just take a step together to improve our health and keep moving in the right direction. That's all I got.
Could you provide maybe a Facebook or social media or phone number for those that may be watching online, please?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So the website is supremesplendiddrinkscompany.site. And the phone number is 469-858-5214. Or you can reach me via email, which is Patrick, PATRICKCHALRESW@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing any response back from you, and I do custom drinks and orders as well. That's all I got.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, and last but certainly not least, we have Miss Lydia's Ear Art and Jewelry. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, fantastic. How's everybody? It is good to be here. My name is Corikia, and I am the owner and founder of Lydia's Ear Art and Jewelry Company. And I started about 4 years ago designing at home with my mom, going through some changes, personal changes and transitions. So I started walking around the den and picking up stuff. And I started picking up aluminum foil. And as I started picking up items and pulling out old fabrics and materials, I just sat down and allowed the Lord to just give me some great ideas. And I started cutting and sewing. And so that's the birth of my earring business. And our motto is to be cute and encouraged. So the idea is to allow women to know that we're going to be beautiful on the outside and the inside. We're going to encourage ourselves. And then we want to know that when we out and about and others see us, that, hey, you see the outside, but I want you to know there's more. Okay. So I want women to know that they can be encouraged. And also, Lydia's is my first for-profit that helps support a nonprofit organization that I have to support single welfare moms, low-income mothers. And the mission is to help them transition from that life, that system, to entrepreneurship. So that is the vision, and that is my mandate. And I'm so glad to be here, and y'all be encouraged. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, before I turn it back over to Donna, our illustrious host, we do have Sambusa outside, which is a food truck, and they have veggie patties. They have patties with chicken, and they also have patties with beef. So if you'd like to try them, they're right outside. And Miss Donna, did you have anything else? And of course, we have supreme sandwiches and soups and salads outside as well. Oh,
And y'all, we have a special guest in the house. Mr. Ray Williams is here. He has a long history of doing business and entrepreneurship in Fort Worth. Even got a book. He does Greenwood. I know you one time trying to do a directory, trying to put all the businesses together. And so if you just say a few words to encourage our businesses and entrepreneurs while you're here.
That's what I try to do.
Okay. All right. Try to the camera. Oh, let me, yeah, you want a timer now. Just
No, I don't have, no, I'm just asking you, so I know when to stop.
5 max.
Okay, I'll speak quickly. All right. First of all, thank everyone for coming. Again, my name is Ray Williams. I am the founder and CEO of Yenome Incorporated. Yenome sounds weird, but it's basically, look at the spelling, it's Y-E-N-O-M. Second word, M-E-M-I-T, which is money time spelled backwards. So What I do, I'm a financial consultant, real estate consultant, many things. I was formerly a loan officer, mortgage loan officer for 10 years. Been in business since 2015, doing business consulting and personal financial consulting. Released my book in 2020. Use rules, again, I do a lot of strange acronyms, et cetera. The use rules for financial success, how to unlink the poverty chain. And the use basically, it's a adjective which is for the underserved, underfinanced, underemployed, and lots of meanings to the you. But also let me point out some statistics that I always like to point out. Number one, like I said, I talk about building wealth. Net worth. Basically, net worth is how much you are worth on paper. Numbers. The average black net worth in America, $44,890. Hispanic, 62,000. Whites, 285,000. Asians, 536,000. Debt ratios, okay, for debt ratio meaning how much debt do you have opposed to your income. So the higher your debt ratio, the worse it is. So let's go with debt ratio. The median debt ratio for white families is 26.5%, blacks 46.8%. Let's see, Hispanics 46.2. Now, what that basically, let me back up here. Well, non-whites, Asians 37.3%. So what that basically means, when you go in for a loan, they look at your debt ratio. Good debt ratio generally is 30% or less. So we're averaging about 46%. When you go and get a loan, there ain't no, not never, there's a possibility. Depends on how much asset you have to put up as collateral. So you can have a high debt ratio, but if you have, say, particularly cash flow, then that kind of increases your chances at least. But it is very important for the average person. Credit scores. Basically, anything below a 580 is considered bad. 580 is okay if you want to purchase a home. But for getting business loans and some other personal loans, that's can vary based on lender. But let's look at the average. Again, it's 500, excuse me, anything below is 580. It's poor. And 670 and above is considered good. Okay, let's see here. According to the statistics in 2022, the average credit score for blacks was like 530. Let's see, we also have a number here. The denial rates for blacks is for loans is 58%. Let's see, we also have compared to, actually you compare that to whites, which is 39%. Credit scores by race, Asians 745, whites 727, Hispanics 667, blacks 625. That's another number, but the average is around 500 and something. But a average good score for a black is 625. And also, see, we got the credit and debt carrying balances. I won't go too much in that. They're just showing how much people carry debt they carry on credit cards. Asian 27%, Hispanic 62%, whites 42%, blacks 78%. So basically what I'm saying is that we are behind when it comes to finance. And like I tell people, and you notice if you work in finance, and you know the numbers, I used to tell people we like looking good and being broke. And basically what that means, and I've seen it time and time and time again over the years, you have people with nice homes, nice cars, etc. But when you look at their financial statement, they are maybe negative, which means they're not worth anything. So they're looking good, look like they're doing well, but they're not. They have more debt than money. So that's why I always stress financial literacy is power. Because when you have financial literacy, you know what to do. When you go into a bank, you know what credit scores you need, you know what debt ratio you need. So there it plays a big role into getting loans, investing in real estate or whatever. So when you get that financial power, you know what to do. For example, I ask people a lot of times, if you go to buy a house and there's a sign in the yard, real estate agent, who do you contact to buy that house? On average, most people would say the real estate agent that have the sign. No, if you do, you're costing yourself money because that agent represents the seller. You want to get an agent that represents you to make sure you get the best deal. So same thing with buying a cars. You go into a car dealership, you want to know what car you want to buy, et cetera. You want to be pre-qualified. You get pre-qualified before you go buy the car. So when you go in the dealership, you go to your credit union bank and you can say, well, hey, I've been pre-qualified for $25,000. So you don't have to go in and get in-house, they call it in-house financing from the dealership, which costs a lot more money. So again, financial literacy is power. Let me give some information about I have so many contact information, so I'll read them all. The website is www.yenomit, that's again, YENOMEMIT, it stands for incorporation.com. YouTube is YouTube. No, I'm sorry, that's a different one. YouTube, no more RIP, which stands for no more residing in the property. And then contact phone number 888-317-4, excuse me, 6, dyslexia is kicking in. 888-317, I'll give you a card anyway, 6497. But yeah, I'll give everyone a call. But basically, think finance. Whenever you're going out to do anything, think about finance. Get educated. I mean, it's so easy to get educated now in finance on YouTube and all kind of sources. So it's really no reason for people not to get some education and understanding. Can I say one more thing before you cut me off? Just make a point. Just make a point. And the reason I do consulting, and we have a program we go nationwide with, is because, again, so many Black people do not have access to financial counselors. So we have a program that's affordable where people can have 24/7 access to financial consultants. Example, saw 2 days ago where an African-American lady in Maryland lost $2,800 to a scam on a rent house. She paid $2,800 up front and never saw the person again, which I don't understand. Why would you do that? If you want to do something, put the money into an escrow account and let an escrow company hold the money. I saw another incident where a person paid someone $1,800 supposedly to find an automobile. They skipped town also. So these things happen on a regular basis. You go to YouTube, you see all these financial supposed to be gurus, supposed to be. They have no experience. They tell so many lies. I had one guy, I have to tell this story. Black guy out of Florida, young guy, supposed to be a financial guru, and he tells people you can finance a house and do a rescission, what they call in the markets business rescission, and never have a house payment. Now this guy sells courses, so naturally anybody want to find out how to do that. You can buy a house and never have to make a payment. And you can do a revision. But when I heard that, I'm like, he don't know what he's talking about. A rescind, I said revision, but rescind a mortgage. Basically, rescind is if you refinance a home and you get a loan and you have 3 days to back out of it, you can back out of it and don't have to follow through with the loan. But he's telling people you can buy a home, rescind a loan, and never make a payment. So it's all kind of crazy stuff out there, and people actually paying people thousands of dollars for this information, misinformation. So thank all of you. I'll give everyone a card.
All right, Ray Williams, thank you so much for
You're welcome.
stopping through. Okay, we're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back and do our roundtable. We're gonna have a business roundtable. We're just gonna get together and talk business. So take a break, meet and greet. It's good to see you. And to Gina. All of you, it's good to see you. All right, so take a break, meet and greet. Oh, my music is not on. There it is. And thank you, Zaria, for being here.
Come on, get up. Get loose. Say what you come out here for. Say what you come out here for. Do you want to party? Do you want to dance? Come on, people. You want to get down, 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 down. It's crowded full of people. They're coming up. You and me. Got it. Oh, you in my arms. Sweet in the air. We are having fun, the country slips away. So let's make it up for the boys that share. Let's act like we don't care. You feel me? We ain't ready to have. Loose. Come on, get up. Loose. Say what you come out here for. What you come out here for. Do you want to party? Do you want to dance? Do you want to party? Come on, get down, 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 get loose. All right, get up, get down, get loose. Come on, get up, get loose. Get up, get down, get loose. Come on, get up, come on, come on, come on, get up. Take my heart. Feel like I'm dead. All right. Come I wanted to get this song to all the members tonight. Yes, you did. And I expect that to be the whole world because everybody needs something, someone to love. All right. That's what's up right here. When it's cold outside, who are you holding? If y'all don't mind, I'd like to talk about this book tonight. It's always complaining about the never being love. When I'm there, she's telling me about the things that a girl has got, but she ain't got. And she's pretty boy, I never over. Girl, I can't be too places and one time. It's the thing you don't own it. Clean up to make girl. I'll be more. Like well, talking about love, love, talking about sweet of the world, spread out on love. Yes. Hey, there. Come on. Okay, okay. Sit. This is the break. I never get more than 3 calls. Press 1. Strawberry coffee. They always come myself. It's the I still have seen yeah, see her bird. Yeah, you take one for every year. Next week, take 4 today. 5 next week. One, they're breaking out. Something like
I also do, if you notice, I will have a special for $16, gallon of drinks for $25. And I also have the elixir that's very thorough, really good. And I can picture that. That's fine. I'm That's the best stuff.